Hey dreamers, today we're going to continue with, of course, I want to say Final Fantasy. What am I even talking about? No, we're going to continue with Dreams. I think that's because, like I've said many times, that we're going to play Final Fantasy in the past, that it's still stuck in my head. No, we are going to continue with the Dreams creation of Secret Santa that I'm building. Now, a little bit of a disclaimer. Like we did this all in the previous video, so I'm like want to recap that. Also, my voice is a little bit better. I'm slowly recovering, which is a good sign. But I do want to say something, that I changed the card itself a little bit. I had to redo not almost everything, but I had to redo a few stuff. So what did I redo in without that I recorded? Because like I really wanted to speed it up and left off where we were before. So I changed these things again. Those iron things like alongside the seating the seating area. Because when I was like comparing it to the original one, it was way too tiny. It was way lower, and I didn't reach this little steering wheel, whatever that is, a steering wheel. I think you can like turn it maybe left or right a little bit, or you could do that. So I had to change that. So everything, I like all these all these iron fences, I had to redo everything. It's not exactly still the same as the original one in that town, like in that amusement park, but it's close to it, and we are going to see it from a pretty far distance. Now, I am recording this very close to the deadline that I have to turn this in, and as you can see, we are not very far yet. This is like, I think, the 5th episode. Like normally I would make maybe 20 episodes always with the Secret Santa, but I think that this is going to be the shortest Secret Santa for me because of the time that I have left. Who knows, like I don't know how long, how much episodes I'm still going to make, though. This is not a guarantee that will be lesser than normal, but just like a little bit disclaimer. Also, what I did is I made this so that like this is connecting to the wheel, as you can see here as well. It's the same. So I added like a small little plate, how it is also in the original one, where it's holding, so this card can then like go like this. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So like it's can go like a little bit like this. Because as you can see in the top, I placed a few more as well, so you can see how that turns out. And I had to make sure everything was within the line of the Ferris wheel, so that like was not like hitting everything. I had to make sure this was not hitting, so this is why I placed these 2 cards here, to see if everything is exactly how it is without hitting any additional thing of the Ferris wheel. That also meant that I had to put these lines a little bit longer so that the cards would then exactly fit into place. So I'm going to delete this one because we still need to create one thing that is not there anymore, and that is the little chain that was like connected to these things. And so we are going to do that, but I will still turn it into a flag, so in the painting, and not like single sculpt, because that's going to be painful. How exactly did we do that again? I don't know. Did I use this? No, we didn't, right? No, because I couldn't manipulate this. No. How did I do that again? Oh no. Maybe cylinder or a square. We can use a square for that. No, we cannot. No, I'm silly. We can't. No. We cannot use this fire for that. Cylinder is maybe a way to do it. I did it with the curve tool, but I kind of want to see if I can still pull it off into one sculpt. You know what I mean? Like with this one, we can stretch out. But that only means that... it's still not going to be that perfect though. Because like it's not round and these things are always round. So let me do it with just the curve tool as always. Just how it is, you know. So we are going to use the curve tool. Then we're using the mirror mode for that. So and now once we have done this, we are going to I think I'm already going into paint mode. Because like I said, we need to speed up, or I need to speed up a few things. Because no time. Okay, fine to me. Make it a lot smaller, of course. So yeah, we are going to turn it into a flag. Because like you're not going to see it. That's the first thing. And B, it's so tiny. The only sadness is that I have to redo everything. Because I lost that. Sadly enough. Okay, we are going to make it so that like it's wrapped up around the stuff here. Make it a little bit more realistic, just like what I did last time. That's like a little bit of a recap what we did in 2 videos ago, but it's all for a good reason. I am also like in my previous videos were like almost 2 hours each. I think I'm going to reduce that to 1 hour from now on, or at least close to 1 hour, so that maybe I can still make more episodes and it's better to watch than instead of like watching these videos for 2 hours straight. Maybe a little bit ridiculous. We don't really want that to happen. But yeah, it's also the idea that I have in mind is also changing a little bit. That's mostly due to time, because time is not on my side. So what does that mean? Is my idea is going to change a little bit. Like first I was like, I'm going to make this ferry wheel covered with trees and snow and stuff like that, but the snow still is going to happen. The Christmas tree is also probably going to happen still, of course, because like it's a Christmas event, so we still need to make it Christmassy. Otherwise it will be weird, I think, to not have the Christmas spirit going on. And so that's what's going to happen still, of course. But the idea of that you could like walk around in the scene, maybe I will do it. Depends on how many time I have left. But I was thinking a little bit of more in the line of I'm going to use one of my older creations that I have made. Even though it has been used in one of the other Secret Santas. So I'm not sure if I should do it or not. But it is only for me to speed it up a little bit. But I also don't want to rush it at the same time. But yeah. It's mostly because like I have been sick when this event was starting. I started to become very sick. And so I lost pretty much like 2 weeks, I think. Like the event started in the beginning of December. And then I started to get sick. So I couldn't really do it. I tried it. I did the very first episode. When I was not like feeling well. I tried to do it, and then after I was done with with recording that episode, that first episode, oh my god, I felt terrible. I was like, yeah, maybe not push myself a little bit. So I was like, okay, you know what? I will just wait and till I feel better again. But yeah, that also meant that I lost pretty much like 2 weeks or 1.5 weeks. Around about, something like that. Which is not very ideal if you want to create something still for this Christmas event in Dreams for the person. And I always want to do just giving a little bit that extra. Because like, yeah, I don't know, like I always respect the person that I get from this event, their interests. Like last year we had Piece of Craft. If you haven't seen those episodes, all the episodes are live, so you can check that one out. And they are all on YouTube, so if you have missed anything from that last year's event, all the episodes are on my channel, can be rewatched anytime to see how I created something for Piece of Craft, which was very fun. And that time we did actually I created things because like the person made a famous card game in Dreams, even though I don't think it ever finished. But I still wanted to give an ode to that person. Because like, yeah, it's really one of the most, I think one of the like beloved dreamers out there. So I had to do something like that. As a reference. So that's why I crafted that card. And in the garage, you know, like not really a race game, because I wouldn't have like had time for that. I'm always the slowest sculptor in the world ever, so I definitely wouldn't have any time for that one. That would have been not possible. Okay, I think this is the last one. There we go. Now we have a beautiful chain around this, and a little bit more playful. So I'm going to select all of them separately. And a year before that we had Bohala, which is also on my YouTube channel. So if you're curious about how I made the Christmas gift for Bohala, you can see it on my YouTube channel. All the episodes are out there as well. And the same goes for this year. For someone, I'm not going to name the person yet who I made this for. I will reveal that in the very final video. who this person is, who this creation is meant for. But this person, like, I did it like a little bit different this year, because like normally I would take what they made in the past or what their creations are like and use that as a reference or give an ode to that particular person. But on the other side, I was like, I'm going to stick a little bit more closer to what they say. You always have to type out like what they like, what the colors, what is their favorite color, what are their favorite things to do in dreams, and what is their interest and stuff like that. So I stick a little bit more closer to that aspect this time. So instead of like taking their creations as an inspiration, I can maybe put some reference here and there, but I have no time for that. Okay, so we did that one. And I'm just going to clone this to the other side. Weep. And yeah, so this time I'm picking one of the person's interest. And yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. It's not really exactly the same. Maybe I need to turn off the precision tool. There we go. Maybe a little bit better. It's also like this other side is not exactly the same as the other one. The issue. I'll take this. Maybe we can still. I think that would still work. We're not getting really the reason why it's not exactly the same, because it is not the same on the other side. Because my mirror mode was not that way. I can maybe. Okay, what we can do, we can change it. Still do it like this. I can live with this. Okay, you're not going to see it anyway. It's and now we're going to turn, or we're going to first paint these things here. So there we go. So it's now connected to each other. Make them more rust looking. It is. Upland, opacity super low. Okay. That should also have been on the other side. No, what? Bullshit. Wait. I thought I connected them. Oh. Okay, now they are connected. That's also why I saw the 1% rising up, because like it was the, yeah, okay, now it's okay. Yeah. Perfect. There we go. Okay. And now we're going to convert this to paint. So it's becoming one object. They finish. More shiny, more metal. We light it up a little bit. There we go. And we do that. Same with this one here. Over to paint. Then we open these two menus. Then we connect the same settings with each other. There we go. And I'll need to change. Go. Nice. All right, so those chains are done. And now we can basically start a little bit with the painting the cards. So I am going to open the reference picture. I know exactly what I'm doing. Like I think I'm going to keep the same color range, but that also means that yeah, I'm going to keep the same. I was first thinking maybe color them in some Christmas light or Christmas feel, anything like that, but yeah. So let's first clone this into the right position of the Ferris wheel. So that's what we're going to do now. Because later on we can clone them all together. So we will speed up the process a lot. And it should connect everywhere perfectly. If I did it right. There we go. And we only need to do one side. And so we're going to raise this up. Nice. So yeah, we are going to we only need to do one side. Then we can clone them to the other side. Just speed it up. Perfect. And then you're going to see that like the whole creation is already slowly becoming alive. Oh, over there. Nice. And now you can see like now it's like it's becoming a thing. Go. Yeah, this is something that I had to test out off the recording because like it was I need to make sure that everything was lined up correctly, and I didn't really want to bother that in the recording part of the video because like it's, you know, maybe a little bit boring to watch me fixing or trying to fix the positional. Like you don't want that. Okay, this one is still a little bit off. There we go. Yeah, this looks fantastic already, man. Holy shit. And imagine if it's all painted, and that would be I can't believe that I'm actually like making a creation like this. Like who would have thought? Who would have thought I ever was going to end up creating like a Ferris wheel? That was not on my bucket list in dreams. Or on my bingo card, I should say. Yeah, this is perfect, man. Holy moly. We're almost there. Then we only need to clone it on the other side. That should be good. Look at this. Amazing. If I say so myself. We can just basically clone this one here. Wait, we can't? Or did I accidentally moved? Wait, what? Oh, yeah, I accidentally moved to the side. I was like, wait, that's not possible. Oh, it's still not in the same. Wait, what? That's not possible. 1 sec. Oh, this one is... It's perfectly centered? No, it's not really perfect centered at all. I see. It's a bit better. Yeah, that was weird. Let me try it again. Should not go off. Oh, okay, now I saw it happen. Okay. Yeah, that's... It still goes off a little bit, see? So either that means that these spikes that I made in kaleidoscope mode are not technically like on grid itself. They are on grid, but they're slowly getting off the grid. That's a very interesting for me to witness that. It is what it is. Oh, I'll just fix it manually. Doesn't matter. Okay, now I only need to clone one side. There you go. Clone. Maybe I should need oh. I was a little curious, like need one-on-one. Okay, this should be good. Oh. Wait, what? Come on. That should be it. Yeah, it's this. Alright. So they should all connect now perfectly. Yep. 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 I am maybe considering to make him work, but that I'm actually going to place what is it called? Motors on it. But on the other side, it also doesn't make any sense because like the real one doesn't work anymore as well. So okay, so that's the Ferris wheel that we have created. And now it looks more complete. Even though it doesn't have the like the supports. But we will fix that later. I think we're going to first paint it. So by ordering to do that, I need to make sure that everything is connected. So we're going to connect this. Oh. Do that. Connect that. Connect these. Connect them. Those are already connected. Am I forgetting something? That's connected. That is connected. This is now connected. That is connected. Okay. That's on the same. Okay, it looks like I've not forgotten anything. Except for these chairs. Here. They're all connected. Okay, that should be good. So now we only need to paint one card and the rest will follow. So that's pretty cool. Now the biggest challenge for me is oh, we are not done. Oh, there's one thing I am forgetting. There is one thing I'm forgetting. That's silly of me. Very silly. The boarding area. How can I forget that? Like the little step up for people. I don't know how I forgot that. Let me stamp. Now there's one thing I need to do. Is because this one needs to be in the same height as art itself. I'll take that. And then you can see that I need to drop that one. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. It looks maybe, I would say, a little bit different, but I'm not like exactly recreating it, but I am of course still trying to respect the original creation as much as possible. Turn off. I would say like this. I only cannot see where this is exactly going. I'm just going to connect it over there. There we go. And we're doing it the same on the other side as well. Oh. Choop, 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 choop. Was it? How was it? How did I do that? It's tiny. Okay. But this is too far already. This is also too far. That's better. Going to clone these. Then, oh. Bring it to the other side. Something like this. There we go. And that should be connected with every card that we have. Always double check if that's the case before we okay. Now we can paint. Because that was like a little thing that I forgot to do. We're going to use the base color. Base color is yellow. For the cards themselves. But, and this is the challenge part, because it's made out of one sculpt. So what I need to do is I'll do first the center part. I'm going to paint that. And then I'm going to work towards the outer part of the card. So the center part is a little bit like grayish. And we're going to fix that, of course. Okay. And oh yeah, this part of, oh, this is going to be interesting. We need servers for sure. I am going to use mirror mode. Can I use kaleidoscope? Is that going to work? I kind of forgot how I made this. It looks like it's working, so it should be good. Maybe it's still a little bit too... That's so... The good thing about this is I only need to do like a little section, and the rest is it's all done for me. Nice. How about this? Is that also... I think it is, right? Yeah, like that. It should be though. I don't know. I can't really remember how I made this. I think I made this with With the curve tool, right? I think I did it with the curve tool. Or did I make this with... I can't really remember though. And this is also all part of... I hope this is going well. But yeah, the reason why I'm already painting it, because like I need to finish this creation as soon as possible. Or at least the Ferris wheel. Like the Ferris wheel is like the main creation. Like how the card was with the main creation for Piece of Crafts. Christmas present. So the Ferris wheel is the main part of this year's person's gift. I do see there's like this stuff is happening, but that's actually pretty good. Like it needs to be old. This, however, is not so good actually. I kind of forgot about that particular. That's not smart. But we can repaint it over. That's fine. I'll need to not do mirror mode. Oh, and kaleidoscope also not. But the best thing about this still is like we can still make it. Wait, which one did I use? Is it this one? Is it just like shadow? Or is it because this shadow? What's happening here? No, it's an entire different. Hey. What's going on? There you go. I didn't have the right... Okay. Now we need to paint all these things. This should be still in mirror mode. So we're going to use mirror mode. We're going to use this one. So this should be all mirrored. We don't have to worry about anything crazy going on. But yeah, it needs to look like old and rusty and not like new stuff. Oh, sometimes maybe adding here. Fine. Sometimes it wants to paint behind this thing and I can maybe do it like this. Will save me a little bit. Trouble. Always looking how it like now it's becoming alive. Now the creation is it's becoming its thing. But yeah, the idea that I had in mind was let me do something. Put a hole inside. And stretch this out and then spin it a little bit. Make it a little bit more randomized. Paint. But yeah, so the idea, what I had in mind was Maybe I'm going to place this as a miniature in a room with Christmas lights on. And by doing that, that you have like that creation as the center point. And then I maybe can still add some things that the person has interest into, like his favorite colors, and there was also maybe something with his favorite animal, so maybe we can do something about that as a reference with something. I don't know. Oh, now it looks weird what I'm doing here. Becomes a little bit like too repetitive here. My likings. I want that to happen. But you can see that like painting makes the creation way more like alive. I think I'm gonna remove just the spinning. I doubt that spinning is doing much, to be honest. And also the... It doesn't make any sense. I'll just do it manually, tapping at spots where I think needs a little more touch. I am in mirror mode, right? Yeah, okay. Thank goodness. Imagine if I didn't. God. And look at that. Applies to all the cards that we have. So yeah, you can see already the old look, even though we're not done, far from it. You can already see that like the old rusty look on these things. Loving it. I do see that I sometimes sprayed a little bit here, but we can fix that. That's no problem. I really love that one of the latest tool updates is that you can clone. So if you're like having an especially with a creation like this, right, when you have like dealing with like the same cards over and over again, like you don't really need to paint all of them all together. You can just like paint one and the rest is doing it automatically for you. Of course, you can also paint one card and then clone everything later on. But you will always end up that you maybe don't like a certain part of what you did. And you can always go back and so instead of like deleting everything and then change one card and then put everything back on place. That's such an hurdle. And now we don't really have to bother with that. So now I can like just like change one card no matter what. Which is super nice. And you can always, like, if you don't like that all the cards are looking exactly the same, I can always, like, disable the linking. And then I can make some cards unique, more unique, compared to the others. But I'm not going to do that. Because it will also rise up your graphics thermal by doing that. So each card costs a certain graphics cost on the limitations of the Dreams engine. So if I make every card unique, then you get like oh, this is a bit of a problem. I'm accidentally paint over this. It's it's becoming a little bit darker here, which is fine because this is where the seats are on anyway, so it should be a little bit darker. And we're also going to, of course, tweak the settings. That is something that like doesn't do automatically for all each cards. That is sad because like we have to connect the settings with each other. That's like the sad part about that. I kind of wish that the update also did something like that. So if you're like changing the values of that particular creation, that like the values also change from the things that you have cloned or cloned connect with each other. I think it's like live cloning. I think that's the right description for it. That's not working, so we need to still do that with yeah, manually, sadly enough. Okay, we're almost done. At least with those parts. There we go. Now we need to do a little bit of magic here. To wash away the mistakes that I accidentally made here. And now I am going to use the donuts. I'm gonna make it smaller. Then we're going to make this white. Let me see, opacities. I think I need to make it maybe a little bit more subblend. Always that spinning is always like a bit of a challenge though. Okay, and then I want to disable the mirror modes. As it looks very weird. Come on, spin. It never spins the way how I want to. Oh, we forgot this whole part. Oh my god, really? Oh my. I thought it was shadow. Let me fix that. Also because like I did a little bit of like reckless in the beginning with my painting. Okay. Alrighty then. Now we need to go back to donuts. What? Capacity. I used this one. I don't know what I used. Yeah, I think I used the widest one. More sublens. Otherwise, we're not seeing what we're doing. Okay. Perfecto. And then now we're going to paint the middle parts. The center. And we do of course with this one. And we smear it a little bit on the ground as well, because like that's what rust do. Like it's, especially when it's been out there for decades. Don't really have to do the spinning thing here. Okay. Let me do this one as well. Yeah, it doesn't matter that I accidentally like hit that, because that needs to also be painted in the same Okay. Good. It's a little bit dark, but we can change that. Still with painting, we're losing a little bit of like the rust feel. Oh, we still already done this. I think I'm just going to wait, maybe better solution. I pick this. Better, see? Now we're changing a little bit more brownish. Turn on the studio light for this. Dealing with too much shadows. Just trying to make it a little bit in between. Better. Now we need to do that here as well. There we go. Nice. That's better, I would say. And I gotta look at that, man. Okay. I think the rust. Oh no, we're not. We are not done. We are not done. We are far from done with this one. And let me turn on video light again. Of course. Do this whole part as well. Needs to be rusty and everything. Oh. Maybe I should use kaleidoscope and mirror it. Goes a little bit faster. Come on, stretch. Okay, now we're going to use our pre-mates. We get a bit darker spots. Be careful though. Maybe... that is not so smart what I'm doing here. Okay. Yeah, you're not really seeing that, so I'm not going to bother too much with the underneath parts. But I still want, of course, like, you want to paint it. Especially because, like, it's part of the creation. Yeah. I'll blend this a little better. This section is not yellow. Like, the only part that's yellow is the outside of the card. That's where it becomes yellow painted. It's already becoming pretty much what I want. We're going to finish this up. Make it also darker on this edge. And then so okay. I think this is okay. And we haven't already placed any like lightning in there that I'm going to use yet, so we are still like we're still far away from the finishing project, of course, but I think we already have it pretty good so far. And so in the next episodes, we are going to continue with the painting. The painting is absolutely not done, so we need to add more rust and stuff like that. So yeah, there's still a lot to be done, but I think we're already pretty much getting closer to like that old feeling, that old rust feeling. And I can't wait to finish this, because like yeah, it's always like a challenge for me with creations like this, and I always want to challenge myself every single time. So yeah, I really hope that you enjoyed this episode as well, and if you're really enjoying this like dreams creations that I make on my YouTube channel, I do have more content on my YouTube channel. It's not only dreams, it's also Planet Coaster, Planet Zoo, or playthroughs of video games with story in there. So I sometimes upload that as well, like Final Fantasy and stuff like that. But if you want more like having chill videos like this, like dreams chill videos, me sculpting creations, maybe you're getting inspiration as well when you're seeing me doing this. It is always nice to know if at least there's like one person maybe get inspired by this and I'm like, oh my god, I also want to make something like this in dreams. That's always, yeah, that's always pretty cool if you're like, if people doing that, you know, like it's something that I always get like inspired by others as well. Like yeah, I mean, like I would at least. So I hope that you also get inspired by these type of videos that I make and post on my YouTube channel, and really would appreciate if you would like and subscribe as well, or dislike if you don't like it. It's all fine and good. But yeah, for now we're going to leave this here. I am going to continue with the next episode, so yeah, you have to wait a little bit, but in the next episode we're going to continue with the painting, and then we're going to hopefully finish the outlook of the cards. I think with the next video we can do that, because like yeah, it goes pretty fast now. So I think that we can finish it in the next episode, with at least with the painting part of the cards, and then we're going to think of something else we can do with this creation. So thank you so much for watching, and as always, don't forget to dream of your body, and I hope I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.